of course, this is Life After Divorce, the military series. And so the first question is, how did military life impact your marriage in ways civilians may never fully understand?
Goodness. Well, when I came into the military, I wasn't married. And so the things that I have to do as far as being a wife, being a mom, being a sailor, then being a chief at the time, whatever duties you have, they still got to get done. The military doesn't care, like, oh, you got a sick kid. Sometimes you have leaders that give you a little bit of grace, but then other times it's just, okay, did this come in your sea bag? Get it done. So I don't think civilians will really understand that, because even if we have the vacation time or the leave holidays, you still got to get stuff done.
Yeah, that's gotta be tough. How did you wow, how did you navigate that? I mean, you just basically just had to do it, huh? Just regardless of circumstances, huh?
You did. I mean, I did,
Yeah.
but I experienced a lot of hurdles because so I've been in the military almost 22 years. I came in like right after high school. And from the south side of Chicago, I was always used to being like, speaking a certain way and getting things done a certain way. When you come into the military, they'll hit you with this word called tact. So, of course, if you are lesser ranking, then that becomes a problem the way that you say something. But, I pretty much just had to hurdle with just learning how to move in the military instead of just I don't know, my old ways. You got to shake the old ways when you come into the military. But so that made it difficult for me. It wasn't always, oh, I got to do this or I got to stay late. It was like, I can't, I got to go get my kids. So I've been a mom just almost as long as I've been in the military. My oldest son is 20, and I have two younger sons. And like I said, I've been in almost 22 years.
Wow. I want to say thank you for your service to our country. So I want to make sure that I acknowledge you for that as well. Uh, uh,
Support.
was there a specific moment when you realized your marriage was no longer healthy for you?
I'll say this. So sometimes there are societal norms that say you have to do certain things. And so I believe from the beginning, and I've shared this with some young ladies I met this weekend, excuse me, and I'm very transparent about my story. My former spouse and I have a good co parenting relationship, but it took a while to get there.
Mhm.
But as far as really just, what was that? As far as really just being married, like I said, it was a societal norm. It was a thing that people push, and I just felt like it was something that I had to do. It was never really a dream. It was never really a goal. It was just like, okay, I have these kids. I got to get married. I want to give them this example. I want them to have stability. I know I have deployments coming up. He was a great guy. He was a great dad. Great dad. We just didn't align when it came to marriage. So yeah, it was trying to feed into what you felt you should be doing instead of what you actually wanted to do.
How many years were you married?
We were married almost 8 years and then we separated.
Mm.
So yeah, 8 year mark. Well, they said that 7 year itch. Yeah, we were itching and we didn't make it. So yeah, we had just had like a Vegas celebration and things like that, had some family come out. Then as soon as we got back, it was like, you thought you made it. And we
Mm.
didn't. And it was some things that um I feel like if we had a better toolkit, a better support system, and kept other people out of our business, it would have been something that we could have made it past, because honestly, no marriage is perfect. But I'm not saying this because, oh, I regret, getting a divorce or I miss him. No, he's a great dad. We just did not align, and that's it.
For sure.